So I was wondering, Buckles, if you ever wondered why Kasey slept the opposite hours of you.
She says because if she doesn't, I'll die.
Yeah, that's true too. She like stop breathing and sleep sometimes. Fucking weird.
I think
that's why you end up with bruises on your chest.
I don't have bruises on my chest.
Oh boy, no.
Well, that's a heck of an intro.
Whoa!
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. My name is Silentwisher. I'm here with Buckley, Northern. Okay, and Kasey.
Hi. You wanted me to say hi?
Well, I mean, I don't think he expected me to say hello. I just kind of jumped in.
That's kind of what I was going for too.
Hello on behalf of Northern.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Kasey. You're much better looking than I.
Anyways, this is episode 1 of hopefully many. And
I know, right, Buckles? Dime piece.
Truth. I can't disagree.
Anyway.
I don't even know.
Although, Buckles, you're a solid
Episode 1 of many because we're ballers and this is what we do.
Oh my god.
Did it.
Yep.
Did you really do that?
You know what?
I had to, we're trying to.
Was there a mosquito on your arm and you tried to headbutt it?
What?
You trying to headbutt a mosquito on your arm?
No, what I was trying to do was I was trying to pull in that younger generation because they're all like dab.
Show us that again.
On a Tide Pod, just like.
Hold on. I gotta put up country. Let's see.
No.
Show us. Come on, you're on the stage. Let's do it.
Come on, Buckles.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're telling me is that we want to go for the older people or the younger people? Because
we need another dab.
Show us your
dab. Okay, so we're gonna go like dab, and then we're gonna go dab.
Oh God.
And then we're gonna go yeet, and then we're gonna go ree. That's what all the kids do nowadays, right?
Oh,
is that your experience from Burger King?
Burger King?
But Burger King foot lettuce.
Would you like fries with that?
I really.
Dude, I'm trying to get out of that repressed memory.
It's not very repressed now, eh?
So I want to bring up a subject that we didn't touch on because I feel like it's a great intro to, for people to expect what this podcast will be like.
They haven't already got that?
No, we don't limit what we're going to talk about. So you never finished what you were talking about with the gay chicken. So,
Oh, gay chicken, Well,
what is that accent?
Why did you all of a sudden go Canadian?
I'm glad you got it, Buckles.
Now you're Scottish. What is going on?
We're having fun. That is what we are doing.
I'm cringing.
Now that was an Indian. What is going on? This isn't fucking Northern goes around the world.
Silence said never to know what to expect on this podcast, okay?
Fair enough.
And you didn't expect it now, did you?
No.
So, the gay chicken, eh? Well, Brandon and I would always play gay chicken. I always won. Always. And he was
really don't like this story already.
He would when he'd be talking with you, Silent, and he'd be trying to get you in on it or something like that, or be like, "No, I really got a gay guy over here. I'd like to see you play gay chicken with him." So yeah, Brandon wants me to play gay chicken with you, Silent.
I thought you said you did with Brandon.
Oh, I played with Brandon plenty of times.
That needs context.
It sounds like you've won gay chicken.
I have one gay chicken. He's very cringing, very cringing. The best time he ever had. What was that Spanish movie that came out? I don't remember. Les Morales. That one? Yeah, that one. We played during that one. I think I got all the way up there. I got all the way up in the thigh area, right around in here.
All right.
He kind of crapped out then. But,
well, most people do at that point, yeah.
Yeah, we never kissed. There was one other guy in our. There's one other guy in our house. He said that he would always play gay chicken with his dad in front of his mom.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. He it was his stepdad, I think, in front of his mom. Yeah, they kissed.
Well, then it doesn't count then. Huh?
No, it doesn't count. Doesn't count. Non-blood related guys, okay? No STDs were passed.
Okay.
You're safe.
All right.
But yeah, I guess they made out in front of his mom.
What the fuck?
That's messed up. No.
Yeah, that's okay. Anyway,
Hey, you asked, okay? I just delivered.
fair enough. Buckley took off his headphones.
Buckles, there was sex involved.
Yeah, that's true.
I honestly believe it.
I'm sure you do. You just didn't want to get horny. That's why you took off your headphones, eh?
Truth.
Yeah, you fucking got me.
Gotcha.
Oh my. So why do you want to leave Maine, Kasey?
There's not a whole lot of opportunities here. That's for sure.
Isn't it pretty though? Isn't that enough?
Yeah, I agree.
Don't you have like moose and shit there?
Yeah. We have, yeah. They're not so pretty when they're like in your windshield, though. You know what I mean?
Like in it? Like
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, that feeds you for a month.
True.
If the game warden allows you to keep it.
Oh, that's right. You're not in Washington. Washington, we
What
get to
is
keep
this accent? It's like a mix between Indian, British, and like I don't fucking know.
You've never heard you've never heard the First Nation people from Canada. You've never heard the First Nation people from Canada, have you? That is what they call Native Americans up there.
You know
Okay,
what?
First Nations.
I'm gonna stop drinking water.
And just switch to beer.
Yeah.
You're only going with beer, Buckles? Damn. Which kind is it? That Bud Light.
Twisted tea.
Oh, man.
He'll drink one and be like, ugh.
So
So you're saying Buckles is a lightweight?
I'm saying that she
Wicked.
can drink me under the table 3 times over.
Yeah, that's true. No, so I would take, what is it, a 42 ounce? The larger Roma goes? No, 32 ounce. Okay, 32 ounce, like a big gulp, you know what I mean? I would drink half of it. The
So
flavored Red Bull.
32 ounces, just one gulp for you?
No, like the big gulp.
Buckles, good work.
It's like, I would take the entire 32 ounce, I would drink half of it, and it's flavored Red Bull. I would fill the rest with 151, and then I would drink it. It was, it had strength to it, that's for sure. But
Buckles, how far did you make?
What?
What?
I don't drink 151, guy.
Trying.
I'm a Jaeger kind of guy or a whiskey guy.
Ugh.
if he
You
drinks
keep
it all.
You can keep both of them.
Pussy.
I'll drink rum and Coke all day long.
And wine.
And wine. I had a bottle of
that.
wine. One of our last podcasts, remember that? That was fun. I had a bottle of wine. Drank the whole damn bottle on camera.
which podcast was that? That was the AOU podcast number. I don't know.
I don't know. I was
Welcome
in the last, I was in my old place, the one that was 197 square feet.
Welcome to the AOU podcast where we promote alcoholism.
That's why that channel's dead. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's why we moved on to the
I
Silent
do have some makers actually in the apartment there, Buckles. Figured I'd give whiskey another shot. Eh?
You know what? Buckles, tell me more. Tell me again about your friend that found you and Kasey on YouTube. How that?
Oh, so I don't know how
Was
it
this
happened.
the hotel story on YouTube?
No, what? There's no
Yeah.
Wait a
hotel.
minute.
I'm confused.
Yeah, me
Okay,
too.
never mind. Don't worry about Boston.
Yeah, no, not that one. No, I was at work. I want to say Friday or Saturday, one of the two. And one of the maintenance guys I used to work with last summer goes, "Hey, saw you on YouTube." And I was like, what was I doing? he goes, it was like you and your wife.
Now are you sure it's YouTube?
Yeah. He goes, it was you and your wife doing this like drink review above the Monster Nitros.
That was bad.
Like, oh yeah. He goes, then I just decided to watch a couple of other ones, and he goes, you guys are a bunch of fucking dummies. Dustin.
No, God, no way.
Like he said, he watched a couple of the GTA videos. He watched, I think it was a couple of other ones. He actually saw the one where Silent and you were unrelentless against
I love that video. That's fine.
Okay, I need a link for this one. Silent, can you put a link somewhere for me?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's see what I can.
But anyway,
I need to see Buckles get reamed.
I think you were playing with us. There was a lot of us playing.
Yeah, there was like 15 of us or something.
Jeez.
We had a full lobby.
Yeah, I want to say it was 15 or 16.
What was that on?
GTA. I'm looking
for
for
doing races.
GTA?
But
I probably know
yeah,
why
I watched a few of them. Then we had like I want to say like a 15-minute conversation on how like YouTube works and this, that, and the other. And it was basically just me. He goes, so if I get like 500,000 views on a video, how much will I make? And I'm like, well, that also depends on whether YouTube allows you to make money off of it.
Right.
I'm like, if you make like a family, like if you're putting out videos of like you and your family out doing something, like you're vlogging or stuff like that, 9 times out of 10 you'll probably be monetized for that video. And at that point, it's, you're making pennies off of.
Here's ads. A good way to look at it. Like, so there's a website called Social Blade, and they'll give you a rough estimate, and you can kind of customize. If you have an account, you can customize the CPM, which is cost per mile, which is how much money per 1,000 views. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I always set it to the lowest because I think 70% of the people that watch YouTube use ad block, so it takes a big hit. Now you would, drag that slider all the way down, take their overall earnings, and then take like 5% out of that, and that's probably what they make, if that. No. So YouTube's not a good single source.
YouTube fucks you.
I would say, and that's
okay. Most. Let me clarify. YouTube's not the one that's fucking us. It's the people that use ad block that are fucking us. So
don't use ad blockers when you watch YouTube. You fuck me.
YouTube is to blame for a lot too. Like,
YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yes, YouTube has a blame, but at the same time, it's mainly the people that use ad block, because if you're using it,
you don't support the people.
Every video you watch, great, you're giving them views, you're giving them, you're giving them playtime and this, that, and the other. Like, you're giving the content creator interaction, but they don't make money off of interaction.
Right, exactly.
They make money off of the ads that play during their videos.
I think we lost Kasey, by the way.
I see Kasey. She's there.
She's frozen for me, but...
Well, Silent, that's some of your internet there, eh?
Fuck you. Anyway.
The asshole.
How about that?
Yeah, you're better now. Yeah. That's another thing, by the way. YouTube, it's kind of like in the works, and who knows if it'll ever happen, because YouTube's got so many other problems to fix first. But they are actually experimenting across not just YouTube, but the entire AdSense network. They're going to implement a script to where wherever their ads are running, each creator, whether that's a website owner like myself or the YouTube channel, can decide when Google detects ad block, it'll say, hey, we know that you're using ad block. Can you not? And then the creator can say, don't allow them to watch my shit unless they turn off ad block. Or you could say, or you could have it set up to where there's like go support me on Patreon. And then when they click that, then that block goes away. Or they can have it just as a notification saying, hey, can you not? And then they can just click yes or no. And then it's just whatever. But Google has the ability to detect ad blockers way better than any other like software out there right now, obviously. So they're kind of in the works and trying to figure out whether or not they want to do that and how they want to go about doing that. And I really hope they do it soon, honestly. Because a lot of people that use ad block, I want to say probably, I don't know, 45% of the people that use ad block don't realize that they're screwing people by using ad block. They just think that they're getting rid of annoying ads and getting ads that have viruses, which, yes,
wait, you're not?
That part makes sense, but you're screwing websites when you do that. So, and creators, obviously.
And that's why if you watch a lot of the major YouTubers nowadays, they're doing sponsored videos because one,
and you can't. I mean, you can skip those, but you can't really skip those,
right?
know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's say someone's doing, a sponsored video on a new game that's in beta that only they've gotten a chance to.
Right.
You're either going to, one, watch the content, or two, you're not going to watch the content. Yeah. But either way, that YouTuber is making money off of doing that video.
Right.
And there's people that, like...
you're a sellout. You're a sellout.
Great example. Dude Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've ever watched any of their videos. Almost every video now is a sponsored video.
Yep.
They're on TV on K Jeweler commercials. They're doing, sponsored videos almost every time. Like, it's what it's come down to.
And here's two things that I'm going to bounce off of that. One, would you rather watch an ad that you can skip, so 5 seconds, or would you rather get stuck watching 30 seconds of an ad and avoid creators having to have a sponsored section of their podcast or whatever that could last anywhere between 30 seconds and 5 whole minutes? Like, I watch podcasts where the sponsored sections are 5 minutes. Like, that's crazy, but I'm sure they're making hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for that slot. You know what I mean? It's just like,
I wouldn't say that they get paid like lucrative amounts of money.
It depends on the creator. It really does.
Right. I mean, if it's someone name brand and they're like, hey, I'll pay you this much to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, most people are just getting the product that they're doing a sponsored video on as their payment.
Right. And then the second thing I wanted to follow up was somebody that uses the YouTube advertising network. This whole ad apocalypse thing is it's a big pile of bullshit because, one, most of your advertisers don't care. The advertisers just want to avoid being ridiculed in articles and shit. That's all that they care about. They just want positive press, right? As somebody that's used the advertising part of YouTube, basically when I set up an ad, I can say, hey, I don't care what you show on my, where my content shows up. I don't care. But obviously that's within reason because you don't really have a say. And then you have a mode where you can be like, I only want it on family friendly stuff. So like kids videos and stuff like that. But your video, so everybody knows YouTube uses algorithms for everything. And I mean, everything. The problem is they're, at least with the advertising side of it, they're, I would say 75% of the time wrong. Like I get dinged all the time. Oh, this is shocking content. This is shocking content. This is shocking content. So I can't promote half my shit because it thinks it's shocking content, even though I edit out curse words and, make sure thumbnails aren't,
so
overly graphic and stuff. But hold on. But if I created a video and let's say all 800 and something subscribers of mine were active and they watched every single video I made, I could make that same video, leave all the curse words and leave all the gore and all that stuff, and it would still get monetized. Explain to me how that makes fucking sense. I can't promote it as an ad, but I can make money off of it by having other people's ads on it. That doesn't make any damn sense to me.
Right.
Now, for the people that are watching that don't know what shock content is.
That's me.
Fair enough. You want to explain what actual shock content is?
Is it shocking?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. I want to read it word for word.
You can drink on camera. It's okay. You don't get to hide your beverage.
Remember, I had a bottle of wine on camera.
Yeah, this kid was downing a bottle of wine.
Okay.
I don't have one right now, otherwise I would.
So get this. This is what word for word what they label as violent and shocking content. Profane language, violent language, which to me are pretty much the same thing, but whatever. Discriminatory terms or imagery.
Gosh darn it, Nobu.
Gruesome imagery, graphic images or accounts of physical trauma, gratuitous bodily fluids or waste, promotions that are likely to shock or scare, promotions that are capitalizing on sensitive events. So anything news related, can't do it. What we consider
out of politics.
well, not necessarily. Let's see, blah 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 blah, and then the second part just kind of goes over that. But yeah,
isn't that in a way stifling free speech?
It is absolutely.
That's why we're starting to do this show with no holds bar.
Yeah, because
it's gotten to the point where we're just gonna make content. We're gonna be us, and that's what it is.
Buckles, you're always you. I like it.
I mean, logistically, starting a new YouTube, everybody's like, let's start a new YouTube. They don't realize that costs hundreds, millions of dollars a month. That's not a thing you just do. But as a single entity, we could do it on our own and host only our shit if we really absolutely had to. It would be expensive, but we could do it. You know what I mean?
Expensive? Huh?
Not everyone makes $25 an hour.
More like
wow, you're cutting me 40, short, Buckles.
40 or something?
No, I think I'm only at 34.
Oh, you poor baby.
Oh no,
I'm salary though. Okay, guys, I'm salary.
Yeah, well, without getting into what you make a year, because that's potentially a security issue, just screw you. Like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Dude, I make $11.50 an hour.
Come to Washington. Minimum wage here soon will be $15.
Oh man.
Yeah, but then everything else goes up. So,
however,
and you know who we could go visit?
It is $15 on
in my home state.
It's $15 on big companies. It's 14 something on small companies. I think it is, or 13. It depends on how many employees you have. And such.
Gonna go work for Silent.
Anyway,
Silent's gonna pay me $1,500 a year.
$1,500 a year? Well, shit, I could pull that off. I can guarantee that. That's doable.
But he's also gonna pay my room and board because I'm gonna be living with him.
Hey, Buckles, I think I see your bed there in the background of Silent's.
Yeah.
Camera.
Is it the one that's
it's like a hot tub?
It's like a hot tub.
That's called a water bed.
I actually have 2 bedrooms in here that are not being used, so
you wouldn't mind.
Just
listen, just
as long as you guys have a square couch in the middle and have cuddle time.
Yeah.
Your mom is more than welcome to come join.
Oh my god.
Your mom is like the coolest person I've ever met.
I think my mom's pretty cool.
Have you ever seen videos of Silent's mom?
No.
She has like the greatest sense of humor I've ever met. And her and Silent complement each other so well.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll get some more up soon. But
Kasey, you better not let him move. Sounds like you have a challenger.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Silent, are you ready to call Buckles daddy?
Silence, Mom. Is going on.
No.
No?
I mean,
sorry,
am I even old enough?
Do what, Buckley?
Said, am I even old enough?
I mean, technically, if you're older than me, then technically, yes.
Right.
Technically.
Technicality, but no.
Okay. switching gears. Because I literally saw a viewer come in, and then as soon as you mentioned Daddy, left. So, so that's fine.
Thanks a lot, Northern. You're costing us views. God, they're talking about Daddy. With Daddy issues. Oh God.
We could help you. Come back.
How often do you guys order shit off of Amazon?
I'd say
when I'm not
weekly, every
broke.
couple weeks,
occasionally.
a few times a
Okay.
month.
I think the last thing I ordered off of Amazon was my razor orb weaver.
Do you guys have the Amazon app?
Si, senor.
There's
Well,
an
I
app
did
for
before my
everything.
phone broke. Fucking phone.
The reason I ask and why I'm bringing it up, I haven't
It's a
really.
sponsored video.
I fucking wish.
Welcome to the sponsored section of this video, brought to you by Amazon app. Get it on Android and iPhone.
Okay, well, you guys, Amazon can pay me later, I guess. Anyway,
Amazon just
move to Washington. I can get you a job with Amazon, I bet.
oh yeah, I heard their working conditions are fucking great.
Yeah, on par with Walmart.
I've heard they're worse than Walmart.
Yeah.
But-
No, anyway, before
Hey,
we move
but
forward-
Silent, it's also $15 an hour.
Also, before we lose the potential sponsor, the Amazon app is actually going to let you soon track your package live, as in with a fucking like Google Maps style map, and it'll say, you know, your driver's 6 stops away, and you could see them driving around. Which I have so many questions on how the fuck that's going to work, but
they're gonna put a tracking node inside the box,
right? That's what I'm like. So how much are they going to like? Okay,
No, that's not how they would do it. They would scan. You'd have scan barcode, scan your box or whatever, and that would tell it that it's on that certain truck. They would see where that truck is and how it's moving around.
Right.
So
the truck itself.
But here's the issue. Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be the truck that's got a note on it, because
it's already got nodes on it.
The picture I'm looking at,
they
like,
have
you
to
can
track.
actually watch your package drive around. Like, that's the weird part. Like, first of all, I feel like that's not gonna last, because I feel like that's gonna be a potential like
security issue.
Yeah, because then some criminal could be like, "Oh, let's go rob the UPS guy," you know. Because they could just track them. I mean, I know you could just find a UPS truck and rob a UPS truck that way, but
they're already being tracked though. All those vehicles are going to be.
I mean, the company has to keep track of their vehicles as was, but that's company wise,
right? This
sounds talking about releasing it to
app.
People that purchase stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, a UPS truck can have anywhere from 0 to thousands and thousands of dollars worth of shit on it.
Right. Someone could have their complete computer build in an Amazon box, and it's on a truck. You know what I mean? That's $1,000 or more in a box.
Like when I ordered my camera gear, that was a lot of money in a box.
Although you would have really liked to have seen where that damn truck was. Oh, I remember those couple days.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm actually getting.
If anybody's going to be able to do it, it would be Amazon.
Yeah, well, and that's the other thing. Kind of backtracking a little bit. Amazon supposedly is going to, at some point, they patented or whatever Amazon Tube. So whenever the fuck that's going to happen, who knows? But
I mean, I feel something like that would have to go through like a lot of testing and seeing if it's gonna work. I mean, it's a simple system, yes. As far as just like,
okay, are we talking about Amazon Tube or camera thingy mahooha on the truck of hoo-ha?
Amazon Tube.
Amazon Tube.
Okay, you did switch gears. I just wanted to make sure you shifted.
Right, but anyway, so as far as Amazon Tube, yes, I think that, in my personal opinion, I think they're gonna be able to compete with Google as far as being a platform to share.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes down to the fact of, will a content creator either upload on both platforms, whether that be YouTube and Amazon Tube, or are they only going to do one or the other?
Well,
and then
go ahead.
When you go down that road, whether if they're going to choose one versus the other, I mean, how is Amazon going to be able to combat this whole ad thing? Because that's really what pays content creators. You know what I mean?
Right. So here's my thought. Okay. The reason why YouTube is successful as it is because it's backed by Google, and not financially or anything like that. But YouTube and Google itself are both basically search engines. So YouTube in itself is a search engine. Okay.
Right.
But Amazon Tube, even it started. Let's just say it's got hundreds of thousands of videos on it. It's not necessarily a search engine, and Amazon doesn't have their own to back that up. So they either have to do that as well and start their own search engine to then promote their shit. So therein lies that issue, right? So if people are wanting to get their content discovered, it might not be the best route of action until it gets big. As far as the paying the creators is concerned, a lot of affiliate links. Until they get advertisers, that's basically the only way it would work, is if you're an affiliate like me on Amazon. And then the last thing is, I think Amazon could do this very soon because they already have storage options available for businesses, like for websites and stuff. They call it like the Amazon Cloud or some bullshit. And it's you pay by the bandwidth, basically. So they actually have the ability to broadcast video to millions of people at once. It's just, I don't know what the hell they're doing. So
they smart. They have lots of buildings going up in Seattle.
Okay. So, thank you. Before we move on,
I'm just saying that there's, I want to say, Block 18, Block 20, Block 21 right now. I think they got another couple, and they're all 40-story buildings that are all going to be offices. They are expanding. They are going to get it figured out, and they're buying up literally every company that they can right now.
So I think that we should share what we do for a living. I am going to start.
Well, I don't know if I should with all Amazon stuff, but okay.
I am a hotel runner. What I do is I clean up dirty laundry and clean up trash. Northern, what do you do for a living?
I'm a project engineer and project manager with a concrete company, and manage multi-million-dollar jobs and make sure they get put up right.
And I don't understand. I deal with trash and dirty laundry, and I can follow what Silent's talking about, but you're like, thinking the fucking doodad and the whatchamajigger over there, and
I'm a field guy. What can I say?
I work well with concrete and steel.
We put shit together and build it.
Once we get out of that realm, I'm a retard. It's fine.
That's pretty much it. But it's multi-million-dollar, eh?
Right.
I think my new job is I'm in control of about $4 million right now. So
damn.
over the next 14 weeks.
Okay, to clarify, he doesn't have $4 million.
Yeah, no, he doesn't own $4 million.
No.
He's running projects.
If he did.
I just got off of a $50 million job that quite big. And we got an $80 million job coming up.
So
he lots of money at the disposal.
He doesn't own the money.
Right.
Well, I guess what else I do, Buckles, is I'm getting double masters in engineering stuff. So just covering all the bases right now.
I am proud of you.
Eventually, I'll get to a doctorate, hopefully.
Double majoring sounds hard to me.
Masters.
Well, you're majoring in something, correct?
Double concentration in masters, or for a master's degree. The double concentration.
Gotcha.
You think you can say it really quick? What my concentrations are?
Orange juice and
Night.
And what's the other one that has pulp?
Grapefruit.
I don't drink grapefruit juice.
Any
hoosers.
Remember, you guys are gonna come see me here next year when I graduate.
True.
If you're gonna fly me out there, then I'll be there, bud.
You said you were already saving pennies.
Talking about the pennies to pay my bills.
True.
Anyway, so
what
do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm sick for a living right now.
I heard that pay is good.
Nope.
I heard you have the best rate of pay there is.
Nope.
0 hours and
Like I get to work from home. It's amazing.
Yep.
I mean, I do.
Right.
Yeah, and how that going for you, Silent?
It's a little slow. You know?
Is it getting better with
Business
summer?
is slow.
Yeah, especially since certain someones keep investing, you know, with new websites and shit. So
Oh, well, that's good.
yeah.
So now I have a question for the 4 people that are in this.
Is that
Okay.
including you, Buckles? I hope
Yes.
that's including you. Okay. So you have a question for yourself.
Yes. And
Okay,
I'm gonna go.
that's
And I'm
how
gonna
you
go
start
last.
down the insanity
Yeah.
route.
Don't worry about it.
Just-
No,
just saying.
insanity is
When you start asking yourself, yeah, just letting you know. Watching out for you. Love you, buddy.
okay. So over, I want to say, out of the games that were released in 2017,
Is that last year?
Yeah.
Okay. Out of the games that were released last year, we'll go with that so you can keep on pace with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You got to go slow for me.
What game was your favorite out of that year? Like out of the year?
I don't know what came out last year, so I might have to pull up Steam
I can actually Google it for you.
and send me a link so you don't have to tell everybody.
How about out of the games we all have came out last year, if any?
That's what I'm saying. Out of I'm talking about the games you've played and you enjoy playing.
Oh, but didn't come out necessarily next year or last year?
No, they came out last year. What was the favorite game that came out last year that you enjoy playing? And then eventually we could probably talk about what game we enjoy playing with each other too. The most.
Shit, I don't know. I mean, didn't Siege come out in like 2015 or something?
Shoot,
Like,
yeah,
Siege-
last
yeah,
year was
Siege-
season 2.
Siege
So-
was not released last year.
Astroneer? I don't know. Forest.
I mean, if
was
you,
not
I mean,
last
if you're
year.
looking for, so what came out last year was Milk Made in the Milky Way.
How about
Hold on.
we
I'm
talk
gonna
about
name
games
off
we
ones
just
that-
picked up in the last year?
All right, let me find them. So Destiny 2 came out last year. That's one of them.
Yeah, that was something.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Buckles, you left us, asshole. Shows your loyalty.
Wow.
Nah, he was just trying to get some games in. I get
I know he was. I just give him a hard time because he left me in the dust.
it. Well, you know.
Left everyone in the dust. You
Yeah.
weren't
Well,
alone
I
on
guess
that
when you
one.
do play like 70 hours a week, it is a byproduct.
Last year, let's see. I think we're getting into them.
I thought there was a way people could chat with us, but
Tom Clancy, Wildlands got released last year,
Mhm.
March 7th.
There is a chat.
Wildlands? Yeah,
Yep.
that's between us, not the viewers. That was a good game. That was a good game.
Mass Effect.
Never played it. You guys left me in the dust again.
Oh my god.
I don't think I ever even played that game.
Trying to think of games that we actually played.
Shit, I wasn't even around for half the year last year.
That's true.
Mario K8 Deluxe came out last year.
We played Spin Tires, Mud
Did-
Runner.
But did that get released last year?
I think so. I think it was close to that last year, eh?
Yay.
Hey, shut up! I just got back from Canada.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them we actually didn't even play.
Oh my god, I'm an asshole.
Yes, we know that.
Shut the fuck up. What
And prove my point.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered was released last year.
Fucking Snake was here and I didn't see it till now. I'm angry. How do I get to this fucking chat, YouTube? Like, talk about a shitty design here. Live control room, maybe? I don't know. Fucking YouTube.
Apparently, Ark Survival Evolved came out last year.
Yeah.
that was released in August 29th. I have a funny feeling that wasn't released last year because
You've been playing on it for how long?
I have 1,400 hours logged into that game.
I could believe it though with you, Buckles. That's like a full-time job, just about.
Rookie hours, Buckles.
What?
You just got called a noob by your wife.
Sorry.
Wow.
Does my building not look better than yours?
What building?
The one that the one you left me from?
You guys kept following me, doing
didn't
everything
follow
for
you.
me.
I guess really Destiny 2. Wildlands.
Oh?
How about we talk about our favorite game that we've been playing lately, eh?
Yeah. This would my conversation felt better in my head, but now that I'm going down the list of games that came out last year, it's a dud.
It happens.
So I guess
It's okay. I'm sorry, Buckles.
Reword question. Game that you've played a lot of in 2017, or a game that you've played a lot of recently that you would classify your favorite?
Buckles, I'm gonna guess yours is Siege.
World of Warcraft.
What made you?
You
That
know,
came out like 20 years ago. That doesn't count.
Yeah. Came out in 04.
I don't know. I mean, probably Siege, but
The Forest.
The Forest is good. I just wish it wasn't such a fucking glitchy piece of shit still, but you know.
Yeah.
It
Northern.
I don't know. I bounce around all the time, but
I mean, if you had to pick a favorite game, like, what's your go-to game?
Cribbage.
Cribbage is a fun game.
I would play cribbage with anybody. I'd kick their ass, but I'd play it with them.
I didn't cribbage, but I enjoy playing it.
I would gladly double skunk you.
I don't even know what that means, but I bet you would.
Means losing by 60 points.
Oh yeah, you can beat me.
There's only 121, so.
I would say that I think the game that I've found the most fun in the last year, I think would either be The Isle or Siege.
Actually, I'll say I enjoyed DayZ if it wasn't so outdated, kind of. I enjoyed when we played DayZ a little bit.
7 Days to Die.
7 Days to Die is good too. We still have that server up, don't we?
I don't know. You're the one that pays for it.
I think I bought the year on that, so that sucker's up for another few months.
Speaking of servers,
Arc.
Arc server is still running.
That is true.
My computer is shit though, so.
If anyone is watching and you have the ability to play Arc with no problems, get with one of the three of us, and we'll definitely give you information.
Actually, get with one of the other three, not me. I'm shit at Arc.
Or me.
Well, no, not necessarily get. It's more or less just contact us.
Yeah, contact us somewhere, and we'll get her figured out. We'll talk to Buckles or Kasey, and they are God Almighty on that game. So,
like I said, we have 2 people that play on it on a daily basis right as of right now. They're 2 people. One of them, one of my friends is Dark Howler. He
plays?
Yeah, he's a Twitch streamer right now.
I know this. I know of him.
I told him that if he would like to, and to bring some of us some traffic.
Yeah, I'd pay him for
You know what I mean? Because he's trying to find, he wants to give his viewers some sort of, like, I guess, benefit. And he wanted to run an Arc server and a couple of other games and stuff like that. And I told him that I would talk to you guys, and I keep on forgetting to talk about it.
So you're saying, Buckles, that he told you this like 3 months ago and you're just now remembering this? I see that face. I see that face.
Wait, nope, not in this chat. I'm not loading Discord to talk about it.
Well,
anyway, either way, I figured it would be a good way to integrate viewers. His viewers can talk to our viewers.
Silent, this is the missing link. That's the missing link right there. I'm just telling you.
It's a half collaboration, I guess, what I would call it. Like I said, it just kind of brings us traffic as an organization, and it gives him. It's a benefit for everyone. I'm trying to word it in words and hard, and I don't fucking know how to do it. But either way, what I'm trying to say,
with traffic, and it benefits him with
right,
people being able to play with him and having interaction with his own viewers.
Exactly.
Is that what you were looking for, Buckles?
Thanks.
And I'm dummy outside of concrete, eh?
I mean, well, yeah. But either way, like the biggest thing that I want to say is, if you're a viewer and you want to interact with us,
feel free.
Be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Right.
He's the scariest one we got.
That's true.
No.
Well, no, I can't say that. No, I'm sorry, I can't say that.
Nobu is scary into the fact of what he has to say.
Nobu's harmless, but he is annoying as all get out. And he's an absolute asshole and jackass, but he's harmless.
He's a whiner.
If you talk smack and back him off a little bit, he'll shut right up.
Not necessarily.
No,
that's true. He might just become a Max.
But in hindsight, I think the scariest member we have is Cool Kid.
Yes, he scares off people.
I would, yeah.
Because they don't get how he talks. Like, he's a very rough around the edges kind of guy.
He also sits at his desk and plays with his gun. I mean, every once in a while, you hear the shh.
Yeah, that's creepy. No.
I'm like,
don't worry, he's harmless too.
But, I mean, like, don't be afraid to come to us. Don't be afraid to talk to us. You know, we want to interact with you guys as much as you guys want to interact with us.
Right.
I want to interact with you, Buckles.
You had to bring it there. Like,
no homo.
It was a touching moment between.
Oh, I bet it was a touching moment.
Jesus fucking Christ. Nope.
He's like,
I can't even deal with you right now.
Hey, Buckles, I see a smile on your face, though.
Anyway.
So you look like a chipmunk or a hamster there.
Wow, he's hating now.
I never said I was hating.
Sounds like hating to me.
Although I did used to shoot chipmunks and squirrels.
And now we're on a podcast with Michael Myers. Wonderful.
You're welcome.
No furries allowed.
Oh my god. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And black screen. Okay, guys, the boss is gone. Now we can talk about whatever we want to talk about. So
no, but anyway, okay.
Donald Trump.
So, Donald Trump.
America.
Memorial Day. I'm like, what the
okay. Now, on a serious note, though.
Okay, Buckles, I'm going to be serious for you. Calm face, straight face, serious. Let's go.
So, since we are on episode 1, I can't do it with that face. I have to look at somebody else. Anyway, so since we're on episode 1, where would you like to see this podcast go as we move forward?
I think we need to gather topics to talk about before we make an episode.
I mean, it's episode 1. It's more or less just kind of.
Silent, did you catch any of that? Can you translate for me?
I didn't understand a word she said either.
That's what I thought. Buckles, can you translate for us?
What?
She said that this podcast is all fucked up and we need to actually have a topic before we hit play.
Silent had topics. He had
I'm
3.
working on it. I have more.
Right, but what I'm saying is,
I don't think we touched a single one except gay chicken, which didn't make his list before we started.
The boss man was gone. I was trying to strike up a conversation.
Oh, we had conversations.
Anyway, as we move forward with the podcast, where would you like to see it go? Other than having topic.
Or are you asking the people?
I'm asking the people. I'm asking us.
The people rule everything. Go people.
I want to be 300 episodes from now, at least.
Yeah.
Well, if we stopped restarting, we'd be pretty close.
Yeah, well, the other channel got shut off, essentially, so...
Name this episode what we're going to do with the rest of this episode.
Yeah.
Because...
What kind of camo is that in your background?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's supposed to look like leaves or something.
It's woodland camo.
Woodland?
Call that Arma 3 camo.
Yeah.
Call that Arma 3.
We haven't played Arma 3 in a while, eh? It's been quite a while.
It's been a long time.
Let's see, when was the last time I launched it?
Does it tell you?
December 30th, 2017. And that was probably just a test server.
December 31st, 2017.
Yeah, I think we were testing, trying to get the server online.
I think now, I don't want these people as a fucking sponsor, so that was when we tried to use a dedicated server through HostGator. Do not fucking do that through HostGator.
That's right.
Never. And get this, we paid thousands of dollars for a fucking...
I think it was like $6,000 or something like that, $5,000 or $6,000.
Yeah, it was an ungodly amount of money for a dedicated server. Long story short, we had nothing but problems since we set it up, and then they had the audacity to try and say that we can't get a refund even though we had nothing but issues. Needless to say, a couple emails later and a couple threats later, we got our money back. But I do not recommend HostGator dedicated servers. Period. Done.
Okay, that's a sponsor for every other dedicated server out there.
Yeah.
If you're
bring them in. Come on in. We will bash anybody you want. Just saying.
But
Buckles is good with a club.
Yeah. But I definitely think that as far as what I would like to see this podcast go is that we definitely stick to a schedule. That way that people will always know when to tune in. And
Okay, hang on, Buckles. There's 2 types of schedules here. Are we talking weekly schedule, 6 o'clock Tuesdays, 7 o'clock Tuesdays, whatever? Or are we talking like a schedule during our thing where we always talk politics in the beginning, always talk this
not
in the
necessarily
middle?
That. I mean, like,
okay.
A day of the week, like, podcast is always going to be on Friday. Or it's always going to be on a Tuesday. And, I mean, obviously people's schedules are very, it's hard to get us together as far as doing so for a specific time. Yes. You like that? That's my symbol for togetherness.
Listen, some Chinese person or something joined the chat and said hi, but it's like all Chinese symbols. So I'm like, that's a name, I think. So
hello.
Hello, characters I can't read.
Yeah.
If you could translate that to English, I'll
read it. I'll read it to what it looks like.
Now, where do you see the chat thingamahooha, eh?
I have a special thingamajigger. You can go on my channel and go and look at it from there too.
Well, what channel are we on?
YouTube.
Ooh, somebody holding breasts.
We are so prepared.
Anyways.
But, I see it. I found it. Hang on.
It's
pulling her up.
It's 0, a house, a funnel, an upside down A and a sideways L, a titty line, and intersection. So whatever that is. So I don't know. That's probably offensive. But Whatever.
Man, I am sorry that we cannot pronounce that. If I were to look at it, it looks like an O, an A, a backwards L, a backwards 4, a teepee, and a funny looking F.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't.
It's like Russian characters. Like it looks like R that has autism, a house, a chair.
Okay, hang on, guys. I got it. It's Dr. Yi Sun Shin.
Good.
Dr. Yi Sun Shin.
I don't know why a doctor's coming into our podcast, but all right, fair enough.
I'm gonna be a doctor, okay? That's why. I'm
glad that we were actually able to translate your name, and welcome to the podcast, Dr. Shu Shin Chi.
Yi Sun Shin. Be respectful.
Dude, I can't remember.
Here, open up the chat thingamahoo with all of us.
Yi Su Shen.
Oh, Lord. Okay, anyways, I have a couple more topics that I want to cover before we completely derail. So
what do you mean derail?
Okay, moving on. I'm not gonna be the traffic fucking violator, or what, moderator, whatever.
Anyway, so Jesus Christ. Kasey, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, you're just a pretty picture at this point, so I don't know what's going on with your camera.
Oh, whoops.
It's all good.
Do you want me to answer the question for you?
I don't know. Do we want to know?
No, she is stoned in the biblical sense. Does not want to be seen on camera.
Fair enough.
No, wrong angle. I have like a double chin at that angle. That's fucked. Nope.
Fair enough. Anyways.
At least Buckle has a beard to cover it, I suppose, eh?
Yeah.
So all of your
Buckles, you look like a blown up doll. No, you look like one of those Russian little dolls. What are those?
Those Russian little dolls. I'm gonna go with
a young chipmunk.
You look like a young taut chipmunk.
No, Pitmunk.
Oh, I don't know who Pitmunk is.
Oh.
A mattress Shoki doll? One of those.
Gotcha.
They're the ones that stack inside of each other.
Oh.
You're like the big one, Buckles.
Roasted.
You're
the biggest of the wrestling dolls.
Okay. Anyway, topic.
Sorry, Silent. Continue on, boss.
All of your cell phone companies are spying on you. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, they are, but no. The actual topic,
are, but we're not going to talk about it.
No, but seriously, the actual topic is 5G. 5G, 4G LTE. 5G is coming. Like now.
My brother told me about that the other day.
But herein lies the issue. Apparently, there are health concerns for both humans and animals with 5G. Because of how strong it needs to be in order to like broadcast or whatever. So, what do you guys think? Do we need faster internet, or do we just all get cancer? I mean,
Silent, I know your answer.
I think we're a pretty adaptive species.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. I'm like, how long is it honestly going to take?
We're just going to be like fucking kaiju or whatever by the end of all this.
When will it kill
like
me?
Made of cancer cells.
I mean,
how close can I get into this cell tower?
Didn't they tell us that we were going to get cancer for using cell phones when cell phones first became a thing?
Yeah.
At this point, we all die. Whatever. I don't care.
So I'm like, is this just another fucking fake news bullshit or what? But
yeah, it's whatever.
Well, all of news is trying to get a ruse out of people. It's trying to stir up controversy and stuff. So it's just how it's written.
Yep. Let's see.
See, Buckle's my second smart thing of the night.
Oh, you're on a roll.
Oh yeah.
Down the hill.
Okay.
Picking up speed, making a snowball.
All right, here's a good one. So, PUBG. Everybody knows what PUBG is.
Nope.
Fuck you. Anyway.
What? Come on.
Everybody knows what Fortnite is as well.
Yeah,
right?
Maybe.
Okay.
I only bought like 6 versions of the game.
PUBG good old PUBG is going to sue Fortnite because they're violating their copyright. Supposedly.
Ooh.
Battle Royale.
Apparently, PUBG is claiming that they own Battle Royale, essentially.
They do.
And I'm like, it's a concept, but not necessarily. I don't think it's going to stand. I don't.
I mean, I can understand where PUBG is coming from because they're the first.
You stole everybody from us.
They're the first game that
they're salty. They're salty.
That's part of it.
They're one of the ones that kind of really took off the Battle Royale game. Like, actually, like, jettisoned it into what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the case, H1Z1 should be suing PUBG.
Yeah.
Along with Fortnite and fucking who's making this new Treyarch?
Yeah.
Because Treyarch's putting in a Battle Royale into the new Call of Duty.
See, and the problem I have with it is it's like they're suing for an idea. Like you can't own that. Like that'd be like if fucking Valve, which they don't give a shit, but let's say they did, they sued every company that made a first-person shooter. It's like that's an idea. You can't do that. It's just what that
right, and
they're claiming that Fortnite is violating their copyright. They're not violating a copyright. The guns are different. The sounds are different. Hell, they have a building mechanic that's not in PUBG at all. I mean, it's its own thing. It doesn't even look the same. It's just
right.
The idea of a bunch of people parachuting in and fighting each other. That you don't own that.
Right, and I mean, PUBG has where there's different guns, and then there's attachments you have to find to put on said guns.
Mm-hmm.
Fortnite's not like that.
Don't they have a frying pan too?
Yes, that actually deflects bullets. Yeah.
But I don't. Okay. But I mean,
you broke Buckley.
Stopped him and thought, yes, I did it. Got you, Buckles.
I'm sitting here and thought, I'm like, yeah, like they have like melee weapons and all this, that, and the other. But
like a frying pan.
But what's weird is that the one melee weapon that you can have is a frying pan that will deflect a bullet if shot at your butt cheeks.
Right.
You're gonna have
You're literally covering your ass.
Now hold on a second. From what I understand, if you have it in your hand, it can still deflect bullets. So it's not just your butt cheeks.
So do you have to swing at the bullets too?
I don't think that happens. I mean, maybe in a strike of
ting,
like
ting, 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 ting.
samurai shit.
Is it a cast iron one?
Did we all of a sudden become fucking Deadpool that can just schwack at bullets and split them in half?
Well, duh.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that we were clear on that. I want to be on the same page.
We're on the same page. Okay, Buck.
Okay.
We didn't read past you this time.
But I honestly, and as far as the whole lawsuit thing goes, I think it's dumb. Because I agree with you. I think it's an idea, and I don't think that you should be able to sue somebody over an idea. And just like the whole what is it, Fine Brothers?
Oh,
when they tried like suing YouTubers for doing React videos.
Oh, yep.
And
that didn't work.
And that didn't work either. So it's like,
what'd she say?
You're stealing our formula.
Our formula.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I never, well, and I guess that it kind of reminded me of something. It's in the same vein, I guess, but there's YouTubers that do that. They'll issue copyright strikes and content claims on channels that copy their idea. It's like, are you wanting to get sued? Because that's how you get sued. Like, you don't just claim other people's shit. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, it's like people like YouTubers that do the similar video of like Joe Schmo Gaming did this, one thing on Siege where a couple of his videos were strat roulettes in Siege. But then I go and I do it with me and my friends, and then they copyright me because we did strat roulette.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're saying, and it's retarded.
Yeah. Yep. Now, I think, well, I know people just think, rewind. They don't think. they hear that you can issue strikes and stuff, and they don't realize that there's laws and shit that are attached to that. And I honestly, I hope that somebody gets sued from it, so more people are made aware. Like, people aren't held to their responsibilities enough, I guess, you know?
I definitely agree. Yeah.
Right.
Because like I could issue a copyright strike on, if I had access to the YouTube automated system, which it's not hard to get access to if you have a certain amount of subscribers and stuff, but you can literally upload your videos and it'll automatically claim or strike or whatever you have it set to for you. It's automatic. Nothing prevents me from uploading a Siege video. Okay. And everybody knows that the system's not very accurate, but I could upload a clip from Siege and who knows how many thousands of videos that'll probably falsely claim. You know what I mean? Anybody can do that. And there's nothing that holds those people responsible once they have that ability to do that. And I think that's the biggest issue here, is because a lot of it's automated bullshit claims. And some of them are manual claims. You can do manual claims still, but those still apply as well. In theory, I could claim as much shit as I want, and YouTube's going to be like, well, the creators are guilty until proven innocent, and that's the problem with this platform, period. So, yeah. It's annoying. So, that's why you host your own shit, kids.
Or
Fuck you.
Steam platform.
What?
A Steam platform like DTube Live.
Definitely not what I heard.
I didn't hear that either. I heard like Steam porn. I'm like, what?
I heard talking about porn now. Buckles is starting to blush. No grunts now, Buckles. I don't want to hear any grunts over there.
Maybe we should end it with that. Unless you guys have anything else to add.
I don't know. Just in general, YouTube sucks.
Yeah.
So in summary, we're a bunch of retards talking about miscellaneous crap, and YouTube's a pile of shite.
So's HostGator. Screw HostGator.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah, we need to make that a very clear point. Hold on.
Title of this: HostGator sucks.
HostGator is the shittiest dedicated server host you can find.
2018.
said Buckles 2018.
Sponsored by everybody else.
You put that on a t-shirt. HostGator sucks. We could get sued for that technically. Anyway, moving on.
Speaking of t-shirts,
what about them?
Wow, you were bad at this plug thing.
Oh, I thought you were going with it. I thought you were going to do it. Well,
we have a direction in this podcast. I didn't even know I was involved until about, 2 hours ago.
Even though right before we did podcast, she goes, I really want to do a podcast like Deep Fat Fried.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, it would be so great.
A couple of hours, when I woke up, I was just got up and I went on Slime Rancher and started listening to Deep Fat Fried in the background.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
I don't know.
But
I mean, we can say that it's okay to just go way over there and do be a patron.
Yeah, we are not affiliated with Deep Fat Fried, nor of them to us. But one of the 4 people in this discussion love Deep Fat Fried. And if you would like to watch them, go for it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's basically what we're going with that.
I like Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Same.
Anyway, the shirts. If you're interested in shirts,
back to the t-shirts.
we actually have some t-shirts. We have, let's see, 6, 7, 8. No, 7. Yeah, 8 of them. I can't count. Don't worry about it. And more to come probably whenever I get around to making more.
Whenever we have good enough content to make them.
I won gay chicken.
So we got Press F5, which I couldn't tell you what that's from, but somebody was saying it, so it ended up on a shirt.
I don't remember that one.
Hot Fludge, that's from a Cards Against Humanity episode. Court Jakula's from a Cards Against Humanity episode.
We need to do that again.
Yes, we do. Special Snowflake, that's one self-explanatory. This is like a song quote. I don't know. We got an AOU shirt, which it's not. Let's see. Can I pull this up more? We got some stuff on the back and the sides. Pretty pimpin'. Pretty cool shirt and our colors. And then we got Shut Your Fucking Pie Hole. That's a good shirt. That's inspired by Buckley, or
Jesus, Buckles. Who are you telling that one to?
Oh my God, who was Frisky?
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. Thank God. Is there a video of this?
To give context to this shirt, we were doing a silent created race. Bad things happened. He started passing blame, and I had to step in. And apparently, it has now become a t-shirt.
Yep. And then I don't know what inspired this. Someone's a little bit butthurt, but that's a pretty good one too.
That's probably Frisky or another person that won't
that
be
would
named.
Not surprise me. Frisky. What would you explain Frisky as? He would get.
Can't tread lightly.
We're gonna go with. You remember that one friend that no matter what game they ever played, they got really angry at it?
He would rage if a butterfly flew on him.
I think the word is salty.
We had that shirt at one point and we took it down.
Yeah, it'll be back. So,
but hindsight, t-shirts are there if you want to buy them. Shut Your Fucking Pie Hole is definitely the best one there.
I love it. If you wear
Shut your fucking pie hole.
If you wear that shit in public, send us a picture of that. And
definitely. One of us has got Twitter. I think I got Twitter.
I got Twitter. Buckley's got Twitter.
What's Twitter?
Exactly.
That answers that question.
If you buy this shirt and you want to send us a picture of you wearing it,
who do they tweet? What's your Twitter?
Fuck.
All right. Well, mine's Silentwisher.
Well, I don't think Twitter would.
I will put mine in the comments below after this is posted as pod.
All right. Well, you can find mine. It's in the link, the description and shit. So whatever.
Are you fighting Swise there or what?
Fighting Swise? Yeah.
I'll put mine down there and down there, and
I'll put it over there and there and there.
Well, but I mean,
and if you're new, what do they do?
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
And you can hit the bell, which supposedly works, but sometimes it doesn't. So that's your choice. Whatever the fuck.
Nope.
I don't care.
Definitely hit that bell because you'll definitely get notified every time that we post something on this channel.
Because Buckles has experience from this.
I've hit the bell. Really? I've hit the bell on every single one of my subscribers. At least 12 times a day, my email goes off. Hey, guess what? I Am Wildcat has posted a new video.
I love Wildcat.
Dahi Denogla has posted a new Fortnite video.
Mini Lad's good. 407's aight. Sorry, 407, but yeah.
So before we continue with this whole crew, I need to put this out there. Is that all of these people would not be famous because of Vanoss, though Vanoss is a great YouTuber. They coexisted together and they built their enterprises off of each other.
I heard about this drama. Yeah.
So whatever anyone has to say about any one of them, Miniland has gone solo for what, nearly 6 months now or more. And he's doing perfectly fine without Vanoss.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean,
Van Halen was pretty cool too.
On that note, if you guys want to talk again, make sure you ding dong the bell, subscribe, like the video, and then tell us what you thought was the funniest part of the podcast or your best part, or the part you liked the best.
And for anybody that's not prepared, what we will be doing is having the full version of the podcast available. Each and every episode will have the full version available. And then we're also going to take each topic and split them up into separate videos. So that way, if you don't want to watch the whole thing, you can just pick what you want to listen to. And
Silent, be honest. That way you stay busy during the day.
That too. I need to stay busy. I'm bored. So it's all good. And I got to put this Threadripper to work. So, whatever.
Really?
Yeah, it's been just chilling. So it is what it is. I tried to overclock today 4.0 and blue screen instantly. So no overclocking. Anyways. I'll see you guys. We will see you guys actually.
Next fucking Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Who knows if it'll be at the right fucking time or not, which is like 6 or 7, but it'll be sometime on Tuesday. So.
Don't worry. If Northern's not here, we'll just start without him.
I'll bring my other pink shirt next time.
Okay, good. Yeah. Maybe put the fish tank behind you too.
That's kind of hard when I can punch the wall there, eh?
I know, but your background looks like a jail cell, so I mean.
Well, I am in one.
It looks like you're in a minimum security jail cell with a blender and whatever that slop.
Fine. See, I have a life.
And look at his TV. Like, what?
I'm not going to turn my camera around because, Okay,
fair enough. All right. Well,
you know what? I will, because guess what? So you want to see? Yeah.
This is us.
That is my TV. Notice the size.
Cute. It mounts on the wall.
Listen, my TV's like that too. So
it mounts on the wall. That's nice.
I see a relic. Is that a fucking GameCube?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it right there.
It's just laundry, and I haven't done laundry. That's all.
And then also, no plug at all. Not trying to do this at all ever. If you see the things that are, where's my finger? Right.
Where's my finger?
Tickle
right
the bed.
There.
Tickle the bed, Buckle.
I have artwork there that is actually made by my sister.
Are you selling it?
Yeah, I mean, she does sell her artwork.
You gotta plug that shit too.
I will, if you guys are interested in even looking at what she has available, definitely hit me up and I will let you know.
All right. Well, there you go. Any final words from anyone?
Everyone has one sentence. You have one final sentence of the podcast. Kasey, go.
Okay, Buckles, yours is over.
That's rude. Okay, Kasey, you have one sentence to say to the world. What do you want to say?
Rip Buckles.
All right.
Northern, what do you want to say to the world?
I love you, Buckles.
Okay, good. Silent, your final sentence of the world.
Good night, everyone, and rest in peace, Buckles.
My final sentence is: you guys can all shut your fucking pie holes.
Roasted.